watching Ja Morant's injury live was definitely scary, and it reminded me a lot of how D-Rose hopped out the court, and we're lucky to hear that it was only an ankle sprain, but this could have been horrible. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Bullet back again, man, with another video for y'all today. We will be taking a look at the Ja Morant injury and how much worse it could have been, and taking a look at players that have had similar injuries and try to predict when he will return and things like that. But before we do get into it, man, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. Let's get right into it. So obviously, like I said, this is an ankle sprain, and this was really scary to watch live. Like, the way he hopped off the court and they took him off in a wheelchair, it was just really scary to think. And it reminded me a lot of the D-Rose injury, just not exactly how he landed, because it definitely did look like it was his ankle, but it just looked scary to see him be carried off the court like that. But I'm just glad to hear that this was not a break or a fracture. I'm sure most of y'all, if you've ever played basketball before or sports, you've probably had an ankle sprain. So it should be about 3 to 4 weeks when he returns. But I'm just hoping this never goes into anything bigger. Hopefully this isn't a reoccurring problem with him. It may just be a slight injury, but we're really just going to have to see with time. I expect Ja to make a full recovery, and you hate to see this happen to him because he was having a great start to the season. He should bounce back, and I fully expect him to be an all-star type of caliber player this year when he returns. But this is really scary to think about. Similar things have happened with people like Steph Curry, who had reoccurring ankle problems early on in his career. But I'm hoping this doesn't happen with Ja, and this is just a one-time injury that he can bounce back from. But taking a look at the Grizzlies as a whole, we're hoping that Jaren Jackson can bounce back when he's able to return. But the rest of the team actually looked pretty nice against the Nets. Of course, Kyrie and KD did not play last night, but guys like Dillon Brooks had good games, and all around it was a pretty entertaining game that went into an overtime period, and the Grizzlies did end up coming out as winners. But after their run to the play-in game, eventually losing to the Blazers last year in the bubble, I definitely expected the Grizzlies to come out and perform this year. But it really is just going to depend on these injuries. If Jaren Jackson can come back and play at a high level, if Ja, of course, can maintain healthiness, and if the rest of the team can perform. But this is such a young team with such a bright future, and I would really hate to see it be plagued by injuries to guys like Ja and Jaren, man, because these guys really have a future, and they could be one of the best duos, best upcoming duos in the league in the future. So I definitely want to see these guys be able to get back on the court and make some noise. But like I was saying, I would hate for Ja or Jaren to be robbed of their prime by injuries that they could just not get over. But we're going to go ahead and end the video off here, man. Let me know what you think about the Grizzlies, either Jaren Jackson's injury or Ja's recent injury. Will they bounce back? What do you think that they have planned in the future? It's been your boy Bullet, man. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Appreciate y'all. Make sure to like and sub if you haven't already. I'm out.